So just to share with you some challenges when placing homeowners associations, the first and foremost is that many carriers, they do require ACORD applications, different carrier apps, supplementals, pictures, loss runs for review. When you're sending these over to CID and USLI, that's not something that we require. We can provide coverage, if you already have an ACORD app, or simply just Jenny will share with you at the end of the presentation the very limited information that we would need in order to quote these types of associations for you. You also may deal with various underwriters and handling various lines of coverage. The great thing with working with us is that when we are the nonprofit package team, so we have the ability to package all lines onto one policy, and you're dealing with one underwriter such as Jenny or myself, and we're really dedicated to you for the quote that we're working on. So again, on the nonprofit package team, we have the ability to provide coverage for the general liability, the property, the directors and officers coverage, and the hired and non-owned auto, all packaged into one. Again, so there is an unstable marketplace with a lot of these carriers. We are seeing many changes that, certain carriers are providing non-admitted terms, or they're also no longer writing these types of associations. So this is definitely an opportunity for you to think of us when we are able to write them. And then last but not least, it takes too long to get a quote or policy or simply even a response. When you're working with us, we do pride ourselves on being a very competitive company, and we used to have a standard. If you send us something by 2 p.m., we would have something to you no later by 5. But we understand that sometimes things are needed much faster. So you have the ability to, or we're now working on a rolling 3-hour turnaround. That way that we can provide you with, quick quotes, quick answers. We also, at the end, Jenny will share with you a little bit about how you're able to web quote if you prefer that, or even give us a call, and we're happy to discuss these associations with you to provide you with that quick turnarounds. So just to highlight a few property components, for these planned unit developments or single family homes, the associations are not responsible for the residential structures. The individual homeowners should have coverage for their single family homes. But what types of property components would these associations have if it's not for their homes? So a lot of them may have clubhouses that they're having, cabanas, mail kiosks, walls, fences, security gates, guardhouses, irrigation systems if they do have a pool, playgrounds, tree shrubs. You can see that there is a wide variety of different property components that we are able to cover. So just let your application be your guide. On the application, we do list out many of these outdoor property components. So all you'd simply need to do is just provide us with a limit, and we'll be able to underwrite it for you. We do have the ability to write up to $1.5 million for these outdoor property coverages if they have that clubhouse or a playground or light poles and fences.